In this video, I'm gonna help you get ready for your first TourneyX kayak fishing tournament. I'm gonna walk you through signing up at TourneyX and help you register for your first event. That's coming up, so stay tuned. Hey, it's Roman. Welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here. If you want to become a better angler and catch more fish, consider subscribing. Click on the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Welcome to Kayak Fishing Tournament Tips for Beginners Part 1. This is a 4-part series I'll be releasing over the next 3 days. This is Part 1, and I'm going to show you how to sign up for TourneyX and how to register for your first event. So let's go. The first step is we're going to find the TourneyX app on whatever app store you use. I'm using an iPhone, so I go to the App Store icon. And we go into the search and we look for TourneyX. There it is. Go ahead and click the download button and install it. Alright, once the app is installed, click on open. Alright, so if you signed up on the computer, you can type in your credentials now and log in. If you haven't signed up on the computer yet, you can sign on with your phone. Click on need an account, register at the bottom. Fill in the information, click register, and you should be good to go. Since I already have an account, I'm going to back out of this and go to already registered and sign in. So give me 1 sec. After I type in my credentials, I hit log in. Alright, I'm in. Now we're going to do the TourneyX prompts. Click continue. And this screen asks you if you want push notifications. I like the push notifications, like when you're in a tournament, you can get updates on the status of the tournament. So do continue. And then of course you have to approve it on your phone. Allow. And that's it. You're all set. Ready to go. So click done. Tap done. And now you're on your TourneyX dashboard. And now you're going to find the event that you want to participate in. So click on registration. And type in the name of the event you want to do. In my case, I'm doing the Mission Bay Toys for Tots event that's happening this Saturday. And I've already registered for it, so I'm going to find a different event so you guys can see what the registration process is like. So let's do this. Here's an event that is happening in California, statewide. I'm just going to click it as an example, but it looks like when you register. The Yakka Bass. It's basically going to show you the dates. In the description, you can move that text up and down so you can read the whole description. Any special instructions, including that link that says full list of rules on our website. Depending on who's doing the competition, it's going to look different, but the basic things will always be the dates, description, fish types, and you have your tournament fees. In this case, this tournament is $30, and these are all the terms and things you have to agree to. So make sure you click on each one and read them before you checkbox it. You check all the boxes and you tap the register for tournament button, and you're pretty much good to go. If there's fees involved, you have to set up payment, but it's all built into the app, so it's pretty easy to do. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the dashboard, and on the dashboard, now that I've signed up for the Mission Bay Toys for Tots event, once you signed up in your events, it'll be listed in your standings panel. So click on standings at the bottom left, and you can see the tournaments you've registered for and the tournaments you've participated in. So here's the Mission Bay Toys for Tots event. Let's tap on it, and that brings us into who's currently signed up for the event. So as you can see, got some guys up here. There's me. I don't have any submissions yet, but when you're in the event, you can tap it and you can see who's submitted what so far. There's Joe. There's Steve up here. Let's see who else I recognize. There's Glenn here. There's cool, a lot of cool peeps. Oh, there's Dino. Carrie Peeler, yeah. And all these other cool, all these awesome fishermen. So it's gonna be a good event. Right now they're up to 31 participants. Today is Tuesday. So cool. All right, let's check out our identification cards. When you sign up for an event, you get an identifier that you use when you take a picture of your fish on your hog trough. So let's go to identifiers. And right now it's grayed out because they don't issue the identifier until like the night before or like the morning of, so that people can't go pre-fish it and put the identifier on the fish and claim it as a tournament day fish, right? So that's kind of a way to keep people from cheating. So it's pretty cool. So once the identifier gets issued, it'll be available for you here. You tap it, and it'll open up and show you the number that you have to put on the card that you take a picture of the fish with. So that's where your identifiers live. Let's see, cancel that. I'm gonna show you guys one of my previous events so you can see how the brackets look like when they're populated. If it lets me do it. This is old. All right, this is the Heroes in the Water sub event that we had with the California kayak bass fishermen. Jake beat me by like, Jake beat me by an inch. There's a video of this tournament, but here's what it looks like. You can see, you can tap on the individual competitors and see the actual measurements of their fish, and you can actually see the picture that they took. So that's kind of cool. So that's what a good kayak bass fishing tournament picture should look like. The tail is nice and fanned out, not stretched out, and the mouth is closed, and the fish's lip is touching the hog trough, and you have his identifier clearly visible, and he's not blocking the face of the fish or the tail of the fish. So that's good, and you can also see that he's on his kayak. So that's what you want to see. This is a great picture. So that's what it looks like. When you submit a catch, I'll show you guys that in another video. It's coming up in the series. But for now, that's pretty much, if you're at this point where you can see that your identifier is ready to be displayed, but it's just grayed out, and you're signed in, and you've signed up for the tournament, then you're pretty much good to go. In part 2, we're going to cover the gear you need and the gear I recommend to ensure a successful first tournament. I'll put part 2 in the YouTube card right here. If you want to become a better angler and catch more fish, consider subscribing. Click on the round icon here. You'll subscribe, and I'll continue to share my wins and losses to help you learn what it takes to catch more fish. Alright, I'll see you in part 2. Woo!